Now we'll be discussing about cone. First thing is, what is cone? Now cone is nothing but a surface which is generated by a straight line which passes through a fixed point. Okay, so cone is nothing but a surface which is generated by straight lines, okay, which is passing through a fixed point. So this is a fixed point and intersect a given curve or touch a given surface. So which intersect a given curve or touch a given surface. So this is the surface. Now this fixed point is called as a vertex. The given curve is called as a guiding curve of a cone. This is called as a guiding curve of a cone. Now an individual straight line, these straight lines, all these straight lines on the surface of a cone is called its generators. Okay, this cone is nothing but set of straight lines called generator. So basically cone is nothing but set of all these straight lines or set of all these generators passing through the fixed point, which is nothing but vertex of a cone, and it is going to intersect this guiding curve. Okay, now we have to derive equation of a cone with the conic as a guiding curve. So here we are going to take conic as a guiding curve of a cone. So let us take alpha, beta, gamma as a vertex of a cone. Okay, so let alpha, beta, gamma be the vertex of a cone. The generator of a cone intersect the conic, right? So let generators of cone intersect the conic, So it is going to intersect this guiding line, and this guiding line, let's take it as ax square plus 2 times hxy plus by square plus 2 times gx plus 2 times fy plus c equals to 0 as well as z equals to 0. Let me mark this as 1. This is nothing but equation of a conic, right? Now equation of a line. So what will be equation of a line or equation of generators? Now since vertex is alpha, beta, gamma, okay, we can write equation of a line as x minus alpha by L equals to y minus beta by M equals to z minus gamma by N, wherein L, M, N are direction ratios of the line. Let me mark this as equation 2. Now this line will be generator, okay, and this line can be generator of a cone if and only if it is going to intersect this conic or it is going to intersect this guiding curve, right? So we can say this line which is given by equation 2 will be generator or it is called as a generator of cone if and only if it intersects the given curve. Now this is our cone, okay. This is our vertex, these are the generators. Now equation of the generator, since this is alpha, beta, gamma, we have taken our vertex as alpha, beta, gamma, and equation of this line is nothing but x minus alpha by L, y minus beta by M, z minus gamma by N, okay. And these lines are called as generator of a cone only if it is going to pass through this fixed point. It is already passing through this fixed point, and also it has to intersect this guiding curve. And what is the guiding curve? Guiding curve is nothing but this conic. So this line has to intersect this curve, then only we can say it is generator of the given cone. Now we need to find the point at which the line will meet the plane. So the point, okay, at which this line at which this line meets the plane z equals to 0. Okay. Now what will be that point? So we have here x minus alpha by L, y minus beta by M, and z is 0 in this case. Okay. So since z is 0, we can write this as x minus alpha by L equals to minus gamma by N. So we can write our x as alpha minus L times gamma by N. Similarly, we can write y as beta minus M times gamma by N, and z is 0. So the line will meet the plane at the point alpha minus L times gamma by N and comma beta by M times gamma by N comma 0. Now suppose if this point, okay, if the line meets the conic at this point, then this point should satisfy the equation of conic, right? So what is our equation of a conic? Equation of a conic is given by a times x square plus 2 times hxy plus b times y square, 2 times gx, 2 times fy plus c equals to 0, right, and z equals to 0. So this is the given equation. Now this point has to satisfy this equation, then only we can say both are intersecting each other. Now since we have assumed that the line is intersecting the plane at this point, so this point is going to satisfy this equation. Okay. So instead of x, y, I am substituting these values. So we can write this equation as a times alpha minus L gamma by N square plus 2 times h alpha minus L gamma by N, y is beta minus M times gamma by N, plus b times beta minus M gamma by N square plus 2 times gx, x is alpha minus L gamma by N, plus 2 times fy, y is beta minus M gamma by N, plus constant equals to 0. Okay. Now let me mark this as equation 3. Now from equation 2, so from this equation I can write L as x minus alpha, right. So if I am taking this equation equals to some constant, right. So that constant, suppose I am taking it as 1, I can write L as x minus alpha, M as y minus beta, N as z minus gamma. So basically what I am doing is I just want to eliminate this L, M and N, right. So I am taking, instead of L, taking this L, I am taking it as x minus alpha, okay, from this equation 2. Suppose I am equating this to 1, so here if I am equating it to some constant, okay. So okay, let me write it. So let me write it here. So what we have x minus alpha equals to L, y minus beta equals to M, and z minus gamma equals to N. Suppose I am taking it equals to some r, okay. Let me take this constant as 1. So I can write this x minus alpha equals to r times L, and since I have taken r as 1, I can write x minus alpha equals to L. Similarly we can write y minus beta equals to M and z minus gamma equals to N. So I am substituting this L, M and N in from here. This L, M and N I am substituting in equation 3, okay, just to eliminate L, M and N. So what will be our equation? A times alpha minus, instead of L, now I am substituting x minus alpha. Instead of n, z minus gamma, and here we have gamma, plus 2 times h, alpha minus L is x minus alpha, n is z minus gamma, beta, here we have gamma, okay, this gamma. So this will be beta minus y minus beta upon z minus gamma, and here we have again gamma, okay, plus b times beta minus, this is square, y minus beta z minus gamma into gamma whole square, okay, plus 2 times g alpha minus x minus alpha z minus gamma and gamma, plus 2 times f beta minus y minus beta z minus gamma and this gamma, plus constant equals to 0. Now taking LCM in each of this term, we can write this as, I am directly writing as z alpha minus alpha gamma minus x gamma minus minus plus alpha gamma divided by z minus gamma whole square, plus 2 times h z alpha minus alpha gamma minus x gamma plus alpha gamma by z minus gamma. This will be z minus z beta minus beta gamma minus y gamma plus beta gamma divided by z minus gamma, plus this term b times z beta minus beta gamma minus y gamma plus beta gamma divided by z minus gamma whole square, plus 2 times g alpha z minus alpha gamma minus x gamma plus alpha gamma divided by z minus gamma. Again similarly 2 times f beta z minus beta gamma minus y times gamma plus beta times gamma divided by z minus gamma plus constant equals to 0. Now from here this alpha gamma will get cancelled, here also it will get cancelled, here beta gamma will get cancelled, similarly in this term also and this term also. So what is remaining with us is a times z alpha minus x gamma divided by z minus gamma whole square, plus 2 times h z alpha minus x gamma z beta minus y gamma divided by z minus gamma whole square, this multiply by this, plus b times z beta minus y gamma z minus gamma whole square. Then this term 2 times g alpha z minus x gamma upon z minus gamma, plus 2 times f beta z minus y times gamma z minus gamma plus c equals to 0. So now we can write this as again a times z alpha minus x gamma square plus 2 times h z alpha minus x gamma z beta minus y gamma plus b times z beta minus y gamma square plus 2 times g alpha z minus x gamma into z minus gamma. Yes, we have only z minus gamma here. Okay, plus 2f beta z minus y gamma, again here z minus gamma plus c times z minus gamma whole square equals to 0. So this is the required equation of a cone when it is passing through a fixed point, that is vertex, and intersecting the guiding curve, and that guiding curve is given as a conic. Now let's discuss this example. Now here we have to find equation of a cone whose vertex is given as alpha, beta and gamma, and base is given as ax square plus by square equals to L and z equals to 0. So vertex is this and guiding curve is given as this, and we have to find the equation of a cone. Okay. So now vertex is given as alpha, beta, gamma. So equation of a line or equation of a generator can be written as x minus alpha by L, y minus beta by m, z minus gamma by n. Okay. Now the line, this guiding curve, meets the z axis, right? So the point of intersection can be written as alpha minus L times gamma by n, beta minus m times gamma by n comma 0. Okay. So using z equals to 0 in this equation, we will get this x, y and z, since z is 0. Okay. Now this line, okay, is intersecting, this particular line is intersecting this guiding curve. So this guiding curve, this line will intersect this guiding curve at this particular point. So I am substituting this point in the guiding curve. Okay. So what is our guiding curve? So guiding curve is given as ax square plus by square equals to L. So this is 1. Okay. So by mistake I have taken it as L, it is 1. Now what is our x? X is alpha minus L gamma by n whole square plus y is beta minus m gamma by n whole square equals to 1. Now again we have to eliminate L, m and n. So again from the same equation of a line, we can write x as alpha, L as x minus alpha, m as y minus beta, n as z minus gamma. Okay, same as the last equation. So I am directly substituting it here. So we can write this equation as, so from, let me take it as equation 1. So from equation 1. Okay. So I have marked this as equation 1. So we can write this L as x minus alpha, n as z minus gamma square plus b beta y minus beta upon z minus gamma times gamma square equals to 1. Now simplify this. We can write this as alpha z minus alpha gamma minus x gamma plus alpha gamma divided by z minus gamma whole square plus beta times, b times beta z minus beta gamma minus y gamma plus beta gamma divided by z minus gamma square equals to 1. So this alpha gamma will get cancelled, beta gamma will get cancelled. So what is remaining is a times alpha z minus x gamma whole square plus b times beta z minus y gamma whole square equals to, I'm taking it other side, so z minus gamma square. And so this is the required equation of the cone passing through vertex alpha, beta, gamma and intersecting the curve ax square plus by square equals to 1 and z equals to 0. So this is our required equation of the